Comic Army, this is my take on the Spider-Man cover challenge. Comic Army, my name is Chris the Comic Vet. Hope this video finds you safe and well. A little while ago, Brian from the YouTube channel, Brian LCS, you know, the guy who puts together the Comic Community YouTube Awards, yes, that Brian, put a challenge out there to all YouTubers. Put together your top 10 favorite Spider-Man covers. Well, I am a little bit of a Spider-Man fan, so I decided to participate in this challenge. Now, I could sit here and show off, you know, a bunch of classic Spider-Man covers and go down that route, but I wanted to make mine a little bit different. I wanted to do covers that have been released, say, in the last 5 years. I want to leave like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, all those fantastic classic covers to the other YouTubers. I have well over 500 Spider-Man comic books, so I wanted to spotlight some ones that are special, that have been released recently. You know, with these new wave of fantastic artists. Let's just start right there. One of the better Spider-Man cover artists and now interior artists to come out of Marvel over the last little while is Patrick Gleason. Patrick Gleason did issue 74, which is the legacy number 875, this one. Here we have Peter web-slinging with MJ in his arms, and they have some flowers with them, and it's just kind of exploding over New York. Yeah, even have the American flag down here. I just thought it was just a great cover. Just a great cover. A nice celebration for issue 875. So that's number one. Number two is the Amazing Spider-Man 49 Legacy 850 from Gabriel Dell'Otto. Oh, but wait, no, it's not that black, not those black background covers, although this is a little bit of a darker one. But it's this one. It's Peter kind of coming down from a church. You can see there's a gargoyle up in the logo, and it's almost dusk, and it's him just being Spider-Man. I really enjoy Gabriel Dell'Otto's take on Peter, and I really enjoy this cover. It's number two. Number three is The Amazing Spider-Man 44 by Lucio Perillo. And I'm kind of going away from Peter here, but this is my favorite Spider-Man covers, and this is a Spider-Man book, and this is the Green Goblin. Yes, here you can see probably the most famous of all Spider-Man's villains, holding that pumpkin bomb with that smile. You know what's about to happen. Lucio Perillo, in my opinion, hit it out of the park with this particular take on the Green Goblin. Love it. Issue 44. That was number three. Number four, again, is an Amazing Spider-Man title, but it doesn't have Peter on the cover. This is J. Scott Campbell's incredible take on Gwen Stacy. This is a J. Scott Campbell website exclusive, and man oh man, how beautiful is this piece of art. Here you have Gwen just dealing with the rain and that beautiful smile on her face, the way that only J. Scott Campbell can do. Enough said. That was number four. Number five also comes from Patrick Gleason. Now, this particular comic book is one that's gone on to now some very famous heights. This is The Amazing Spider-Man number 55. The day that this book was released, I released a video specking hardcore on the fact that this could go to multiple printings. I actually predicted the colors that they would do correctly without any foresight into it. But the one that I didn't talk about was the original pencil sketch. This is the variant, I believe, of the second printing. The 1 in 50. And yeah, a lot of people that enjoy ASM 55 say that this is actually their favorite take. It's up there for me, that's for sure. But yeah, you get to see with the pencil work how incredibly detailed Patrick Gleason went on this cover. ASM 55, second printing, the 1 in 50. Let's get on to issue number 6. This also comes from the hand of J. Scott Campbell. This is another J. Scott Campbell website exclusive. I went with Gwen with the last one. You probably can guess where I'm going to go with this one. This is J. Scott Campbell's take on MJ stretching out Peter's suit over her shoulders, sitting on that little ottoman there. Yeah, in case you didn't notice, she's actually on an ottoman. But yes, no one does MJ, in my opinion, quite like J. Scott Campbell. And when I decided to get down to 10 issues, this is one that made the cut very early. That was 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. Let's carry on with a Spider-Man title, but it doesn't feature Peter. It's Miles. You know, that Spider-Man for the new generation. I actually have a lot of respect for Miles. This is, my goodness, why am I blanking out on this hardest name? It'll come to me in a second. This is issue 35 of Miles Morales, Spider-Man. The LL Cool J homage. Mike Mayhew. Oh, I knew it would come to me. Yes. As you can see, this very, very cool take on Miles just has him chilling out, relaxing, listening to some music. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue 35, Mike Mayhew. Okay, let's get into The Amazing Spider-Man number 21, featuring one of my all-time favorite Rogue Gallery members of Peter Parker, and that is Kraven the Hunter. Very, very cool. Here you have Kraven just barely missing Spider-Man with his left hand with a knife in it, but if you look closely, the right hand has a knife about to start swinging around as well. Very, very cool. The Amazing Spider-Man 21. Up next is actually from a series that wasn't very well received. However, it did come out with a lot of very cool variants. And this particular one is done by a Canadian artist, my good friend Ken Lashley. This is Non-Stop Spider-Man, issue number 1, the variant. Now, I love this cover because it Ken's take on Peter just totally web slinging through everything, and I really like when artists capture Spider-Man in non-normal forms when he's web slinging. So you can see that the left leg is kicked right out, the right leg is kind of coming up from behind, and both arms are in full action web slinging. Yeah, I enjoy it. Look at all that spaghetti webby going everywhere. I did actually have the chance to have Ken sign this book for me a little while ago. And yeah, love it. Love it. There's actually a lot of very good variant covers for issue 1 for Non-Stop Spider-Man. Up next, this book was just released a little while ago, actually. It is by In-Hyuk Lee, and it's the variant cover for Amazing Spider-Man number 58, featuring the brand new villain, the Queen Goblin. As you can see, In-Hyuk Lee went into very serious detail with this brand new villain, a villain I actually really enjoyed, a part of the Beyond Corporation arc. As you can see, her armor, her costume is there, looks really good. The mace that she uses, yeah, In-Hyuk Lee, well done. The Amazing Spider-Man 88. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10 is right here. And as you can tell, it comes from the hand of Tyler Kirkham. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 15, a variant featuring 2 Spider characters, none of which are Peter Parker. You're gonna love it, I promise. Tyler Kirkham put forth Spider-Gwen snapping a selfie, throwing up that peace sign, and down below is Miles Morales trying to play catch-up. And if you look closely, just closely to her cell phone, you'll tell that the pop socket there is a Spider-Man logo, and she has a Spider-Ham keychain on the back of her backpack. How cool is that? Just look at that smile. Just great. Again, this is The Amazing Spider-Man 15 by Tyler Kirkham, featuring Spider-Gwen, and to a lesser note, Miles Morales. So yeah, Comic Army, those are my top 10 covers for the Spider-Man cover challenge. Brian, thank you very much for this challenge. Like I said, I wanted to go down a different avenue, try and show some books that have been put out in the last 5 years with a lot of modern artists. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Until I see you again, make sure that you sub up Brian LCS. The link to his channel is down below. Until I see you again, Comic Army, take care.